Showdown here, and welcome back. If you guys haven't really seen my gaming setup really, but this is the spot where my Xbox used to be. Well, used to be. This is my gaming setup if you haven't all seen it. My new microphone setup that you guys saw, my laptop with my extra monitor, my cool mousepad with shitty mouse, but I mean, no Xbox gaming setup. What could this mean? I mean, there's some great improvements coming for the gaming setup, and they're kind of crazy, and I guess I'm gonna explain them to you guys today. Now, actually, what I've done is I've sold my Xbox. That's right, I'm a console player, and I sold my console. That can only really mean one thing. I'm ordering a PC. A good PC. I'm not cheaping out on this. I mean, you guys all, a lot of you know, some of you don't. I'm only 16 years old. That's why my gaming setup isn't the greatest, but it's getting a lot better, especially with this PC on its way. Now I'm going to go ahead and take you through some of the specs that I have with this PC. Here you can see I ordered Intel Core i5 4690K 3.5 gigahertz quad core processor. Now, I may seem like I'm reading the brochure, but I've done a lot of research on this, and I really know what I'm talking about. I know that, I mean, Intel, the i5 is clocked above even the AMD 8 cores. I mean, it's just a good processor, and I can't afford an i7. All I can afford is the best i5 money can buy. So that's what I went with. It's one of the best. It's still one of the best, even though it's kind of old. Cough, cough. But it's what I went with. So then I don't like stock CPU coolers, so I went ahead and I got the Cooler Master Hyper TX3 54.8 CFM sleeve bearing CPU cooler. Now, I don't know what any of that means, but I know it's going to keep my CPU below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, which is fucking cold. So that should keep everything nice and cold. Maybe someday in the future I'll get an i7 and get some liquid cooled shit going on. But for right now, this is all I need. I also ordered some of this high density thermal paste. I'm guessing that's to put that down. My friend told me to make sure I ordered that. He's actually going to be helping me. If you don't know who he is, he's big money 069. He streams on Twitch pretty often, does a lot of CSGO and other PC related first person shooter games. I'll go ahead and leave his Twitch down in the description if you want to go check him out. He's a great streamer. He's hilarious. I watch his stream almost every day. He's a great guy. He'll be helping me build this PC. So for motherboard, I got the ASRock H97M. I mean, it's a good motherboard. It's got, I believe, 4 slots of RAM, USB 3.0. It's a good motherboard, and especially for the price. I mean, everything here is good for the price. And for RAM, I went with the G.Skill Ripjaw X Series 8GB sticks, 2 of them. All I need is 16 right now. I mean, maybe later I'll get 2 more of these when I have the money, and then I'll be running 32. But right now, 16 is all I really need. For storage, I went with an SSD and an HHD, or an HDD. I'm not exactly sure how it's said, honestly, but I wanted an SSD to put my operating system or my OS and like Grand Theft Auto 5 on there, because Grand Theft Auto 5 loading screens take forever, and I'm gonna be most likely modding, so I want to make sure that everything loads fast and I get as minimal crashes as possible. And then I went with the Seagate Barracuda 1TB 3.5 inch 7200 RPM internal hard drive for pictures, videos, all kinds of other stuff. For YouTube, you know, you kind of need that storage if you're going to be doing YouTube. I would have got more SSDs, but you know, the Samsung is known for making the best SSDs, and $71, I don't plan on buying a bunch of them, especially because it's only 120 gigabytes. Like, that's not going to get me anywhere, so I just wanted that to store a couple games on. That's it. Video card, I went with the EVGA GeForce GTX 960 4GB. Now, I mean, a lot of you are probably gonna be talking shit because I'm buying an EVGA. I mean, EVGA is a great brand. They make some of the best power supplies in the business, and their graphics cards are climbing. The best graphics cards on the market right now are EVGA, NVIDIA, I think, and AMD. The other two are just too high for my price range, honestly. I don't want to spend over $300 on a graphics card. Maybe later I'll spend that much on a GPU, but right now I can't. That's also why I went with this Xeon $25 case, mid-tower case. I mean, it's a cool looking case, but I mean, it's nothing special. If I click through, I mean, it's cool. I really like the way it looks with the fan with the LEDs and everything, but I mean, for what I'm looking to do, it's not my thing. So going back to the list, I also ordered the EVGA 600 watt 80 plus bronze certified ATX power supply. Great power supply, don't get me wrong. I fell in love with this power supply when I saw it. 600 watts should be all that I need, honestly. It's just it all works out. EVGA, they're just known for their power supply, so I went with the EVGA 600 watt. If I end up getting some bottlenecking, I'll have to go up to like a 700 or an 800, but I think with the amount of gaming I'm going to be doing, 600 watts should do me perfectly fine, honestly. I went with Microsoft Windows 8.1 as my operating system. I figured most people ordered them separately, but I wanted to make sure I got a couple things while I was here. Why get it all separately when I can get it all at the same time and have a computer built by the end of the day, you know? So, 64-bit operating system, OEM. I mean, I was kind of sketched out by the OEM, but you know, whatever. And as an final, I got the Logitech MK550 wireless keyboard and mouse, which is going to be amazing because all I have is a crappy HP keyboard and a really junky, like faded manila colored fucking mouse because my wireless mouse broke. I mean, for $40 I couldn't beat the price. I hope they last. I don't really beat on my electronics really when it comes to keyboard and mouse, but controllers might get a beating, but not the keyboard and mouse. So it should be perfectly fine. Everything should work great. It came in at $945.72. My budget was $800, and without the operating system and the keyboard and mouse, it was like $112 or $812, I think. So I was pretty close to my budget. So this is what's new to the gaming setup. Everything's about to get really, really high quality. Everything's about to get really good. I don't mean to like get anybody's expectations up, but I'm really excited, and I think the gaming quality is going to get better. The recording quality is going to get better. The microphone quality is already better. It's just, I'm stepping up. I'm stepping up my game. I've been doing this for over a year, and I got all 55 of you, and I'd love to have more. So I sometimes just got to step up your game. But I mean, spending about $1,000 to have a new gaming computer. It is a lot of money, but it isn't when you think about how much I got for my Xbox and how much I got for my laptop, because I sold my Xbox for $300 and I sold a couple extras off of it. My laptop went for $400. I'm still using it right now, but it's gonna be leaving once my gaming computer gets here. $400. It's already done. Deal's done. $400. So I mean, and then with Christmas money and birthday money and things like that, because my birthday was December 30th, right after Christmas, I really only ended up putting $100 of my own money into this, so it really did work out the way I wanted it to. So it all worked out perfect. I didn't put barely any of my own money into this, and I'm pretty much trading my laptop and my gaming console to do the same thing that I'm already doing, so I'm really excited about that. But all around, let me know what you guys think. Any of these parts kind of have any questions about them, or you have any improvements on my setup, or anything you know has a bad reputation or anything like that, go ahead and let me know. I kind of new to this. I did some hardcore studying and researching to find all these parts, and they all seem like the best parts for a budget PC, in quotes, even though I'm spending a lot of money on it. But I know all these are compatible. Everything has a high compatibility rate, so everything can be upgraded later. I could get an i7. I could go liquid cooled. I'll probably keep that motherboard for a long time. I can add more memory. I can get more SSDs, better graphics card. I mean, everything can be improved on. Better power supply. Everything is easily compatible. If so, I mean, just leave a comment, let me know what you think. But I'm gonna thank you guys for watching the video. I really appreciate it. Clicking on the video, watching. Hope you leave a like. I hope you leave a comment and let me know what you guys think. Remember to support the channel, subscribe if you haven't already. Really appreciate it, guys. And I'll see you next time.